Why did Satan fight so fiercely for Moses' body after his death? It's well known that Moses was deeply loved by the people of Israel, especially towards the end of his leadership. Like many great leaders before and after him, there came a time when God called his beloved prophet home. His passing was so impactful that the people mourned for an entire month. For most people, death symbolizes the end of one's earthly life and contributions, marking the beginning of another journey. Typically, death is followed by burial, a way to honor and remember the departed. This should have been the case for Moses, but his death was unique. Why was Moses' death different? The answer is found in Deuteronomy 34:6, which says, "So Moses, the servant of the Lord, died there in the land of Moab in accordance with the word of the Lord, and he buried him in the valley in the land of Moab." Moses is the only person in the Bible whom God personally buried, and to this day, no one knows the location of his grave. The Bible tells us that God hid the tomb, but why? Why did God conceal Moses' body? It's because Satan was very interested in Moses' body. He wanted to use it, as he often does, to lead God's people into idolatry. If the Israelites had known the location of Moses' grave, they might have turned it into a shrine, and people today would still be making pilgrimages to it. They could have built monuments and turned the site into a place of worship focused on Moses instead of God, which is the essence of idolatry. This is why God hid Moses' tomb. The importance of concealing it was so great that it led to an angelic battle. In Jude 9, we learn that the archangel Michael confronted the devil over the body of Moses. But why were Michael and Satan disputing over Moses' body? While the Bible doesn't provide specific details, it is widely believed, as mentioned earlier, that people tend to worship created things rather than the Creator. Romans 1:25 tells us, "People exchanged the truth about God for a lie and worshipped and served the creature rather than the Creator." Idolatry, in its true form, involves valuing something created over the Creator. To prevent the Israelites from being tempted to worship Moses' body, God had to hide his body and burial place. Some have even speculated that Moses never truly died and that he might have ascended to heaven. However, what we do know is that his body was never found after he climbed the mountain. As we've learned, God used the archangel Michael to protect Moses' body. Notably, when Michael confronted the devil over Moses' body, he didn't condemn him but simply said, "The Lord rebuke you." This is significant because even Michael, an archangel who helped cast Satan out of heaven, didn't assume the authority to rebuke Satan directly. He left all judgment and condemnation to God. In the Bible, Michael the archangel is depicted in the books of Daniel, Jude, and Revelation as a warrior who battles against evil spirits and principalities. Unlike other angels, who are often described as messengers, Michael is shown resisting and standing against evil forces. Despite his power, Michael didn't take matters into his own hands regarding Satan and the body of Moses. Instead, he invoked the authority of the Lord, saying, "The Lord rebuke you." This shows that even the greatest of angels acknowledges that ultimate judgment belongs to God. This teaches us a valuable lesson about human nature and our tendency to seek revenge. Why is it so hard to leave vengeance to God? In summary, why did Satan want Moses' body? Because he wanted to tempt people into idolizing Moses rather than worshipping God. And why did God send Michael to protect Moses' body and hide his grave? To safeguard his people from falling into idolatry. Thank you for watching. We hope you learned something new about the Bible today. Please subscribe and click the notification bell to stay updated with more episodes where we discuss important biblical topics. Thank you, and keep watching.